Hey, welcome back to Indiana's English Lounge. Today's lesson is about two nouns that are very similar to one another: incident and accident. By the end of this video, you should have a better understanding on how to use these two words and the differences between them. If you like my lessons, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel for more. Let's begin with the word incident. Incident refers to any event or occurrence that is unexpected and disrupts the usual flow of activity. It's almost always something negative, a bad thing. For example, you might hear, "There was an incident at school today." From this sentence, we understand that something unexpected happened at school, probably something bad. Maybe a bully started a fight with another student. Perhaps a student fainted in the middle of class. Maybe the electricity went out and classes had to be paused until it came back on. Here's another example. There was an incident on the flight. This means something happened on the plane and disrupted the usual flow of activity. It was probably something bad. Maybe a passenger got drunk and was harassing a flight attendant. Perhaps a passenger had a medical emergency and some other passengers had to help him. Maybe there was some sort of technical malfunction on this plane. As you can see, when we hear incident, it's a bit vague. Unless we add more details, we just know that something unexpected happened that interrupted the usual flow of activity, and this was probably something bad. To be a bit more specific, you could say something like, there was a medical incident on the flight, or there was an incident of harassment on the flight. Now let's move on to accident. So accident is similar to incident, but it is more specific. Accident usually refers to something unintentional, not on purpose, or unexpected, that caused damage or loss or harm or injury to a person. For example, he broke his arm in a car accident. A car accident is when a car hits a person, hits an object, or runs off the road, and there is damage to the car or injury to the people involved. Another example is, spilling my coffee was an accident. This sentence shows that spilling my coffee was not on purpose. I did it by mistake. So this was an accident because it was an unintentional mistake. Another example is, there was an accident at work today. Although I don't know the details from this sentence, it sounds like someone might have gotten hurt or injured at work. Let's take a look at the two words in comparison so you can understand the differences a little better. So, incident is the broader term. It refers to anything, any event or occurrence that was unexpected and disrupted the normal flow of activity. Incidents can be small or serious, and they can be intentional or unintentional. They're usually negative. On the other hand, accidents are a little more specific. Accident refers to something bad happening by chance or mistake. It very often refers to damage or injury. So if you said, there was an incident at the parade, it sounds like something unexpected happened at the parade. Something unexpected disrupted the parade. Perhaps somebody ran into the street and started protesting the parade. Maybe a fire hydrant burst and started flooding the streets. On the other hand, if you say there was an accident at the parade, this sounds like a bad thing. Something unintentional happened and people got hurt. Maybe somebody in the parade got hurt or a car crashed into something. If you say there was an incident at the concert last night, it sounds like something unexpected happened that disrupted the concert. So maybe a fan ran onto the stage or the sound equipment malfunctioned. On the other hand, if you say there was an accident at the concert last night, it sounds like something unintentional and unfortunate happened that caused damage or injury. For example, maybe somebody got hurt while they were crowd surfing. Maybe a piece of sound equipment fell and hurt somebody in the audience. Now, just like in my video about effect, impact, and influence, I want to talk about a few collocations with accident and incident. A collocation is when a word or phrase is frequently used together with another word or phrase. So here are a few common collocations with accident. By accident or on accident is a super common way to use accident as like an adverb to describe an action that was not done on purpose. It was unintentional. For example, she sent the email to the wrong person by accident. I knocked over the lamp on accident when I was trying to reach the bookshelf. I promise I didn't do it on purpose. It was on accident, I swear. Accident prone is a great adjective to describe somebody who is constantly hurting themselves or breaking things because they're kind of clumsy. For example, she is very accident prone in the kitchen. She's always managing to cut herself or spill something. Because he is accident prone, he always wears protective gear when playing sports. As for collocations for incident, you might hear isolated incident. An isolated incident is an incident that only happened once and is only expected to happen once. It's not many similar incidents, and it's not a pattern of behavior. For example, my car got broken into by a thief last night. I hope that it was just an isolated incident, and the thief doesn't try to break into my neighbor's cars too. The error in the report was just an isolated incident. None of the other reports contained any errors. The security breach was an isolated incident. There have been no further data privacy issues. Another common expression with incident is without incident. This means something went smoothly and didn't have any problems. For instance, she gave birth to twin girls without incident. The shipment arrived at the warehouse without incident, and the goods were in perfect condition. The flight to New York landed safely and without incident. So here are the key points. You can use incident to describe any unexpected event or occurrence that disrupts the normal flow of activity. It's usually a bad thing. You can use accident to talk about an unfortunate thing that happened unintentionally, not on purpose. And it usually involves damage or injury. Now that you understand the difference between incident and accident, try using these words in the comments. Write responses to these questions, and I will correct any mistakes that I see. Can you recall a public event where an incident occurred? How did this incident affect the event? Have you ever been in a traffic accident? What happened? Thanks for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for similar English lessons. I have a lot more videos on grammar, vocabulary, and even pronunciation and flashcards. Good luck with your English studies.